What's up everyone, thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome to another episode of 4K Downtime. My name's Andy. Right now I'm going to be doing another review for the Bioboosted Armor Guyver toys. Now if you remember, like a couple of days ago I did the first review for Guyver 1, and now I'm here to present to you the second review for, basically a part 2 review for Guyver 3, which was actually, I figured that I bought it alongside with Guyver 1. So since I've done the review for that one, I felt like, you know what, let's show you Guyver 3 as well, just to see what he looks like and what he actually does. And to be fair, both of them are essentially kind of like the same thing, except the pose is different. They both light up, both have an amazing amount of details. Although, I will be very honest, I do kind of like Guyver 3 more. And this is not just like the figure itself, I've always kind of liked him a little bit more than Guyver 1 in the anime series. Just think he looked a bit cooler. I love how he basically plays kind of like a double agent kind of thing. So yeah, he definitely stood out to me more, so I like him a bit more. And also in terms of the actual figure, I also do kind of like this pose a little bit better compared to Guyver 1, which is basically the Mega Smasher move. Nothing wrong with that, but I just felt he looked a little bit better here. And this is also one of his classic poses. If you've watched the anime, you probably would recognize this pose right away. So same thing, this figure cost me also $298, so compare UK dollars to pounds, it's about 20 to 25 quid I spent on it, and I think it's well worth it, by the way. So here's a look at the box. So yeah, side view, so that's the pose that he has inside, and of course, like, you know, a bit more of an in-depth look and all the stuff that will be inside. And of course just another side view that once again shows this same exact thing. But anyways, let's get right down to the unboxing. Right. There we go. Now, the problem, like, you know, with my camera now is that he probably looked like complete black to you, but he's actually dark green, like, you know, just really dark green. He's actually not purple, which is the color that he has in the anime show, because it's actually purple in the actual anime show. So here we go. That's the back side. Now, his this actual pose here is like, again, if you've seen the anime, you notice that I think it was in the OVA, at a certain point Shaw was fighting the Hyperzornoids, and he was getting literally outnumbered like by them, and Guyver 3 then comes in to rescue him, and when he killed one of them, yeah, this was actually the pose that you see him doing when he was standing on top of the school. So you probably will remember that pose, like it's the same pose here. One thing I really do like is on Guyver 3, you can see on here is like his high frequency blades are actually extended out, unlike Guyver 1, which you don't see. And again, he shows off like his Mega Smasher as well, but this time he only does it with one side instead of two. And just like Guyver 1, detailing on it, it's absolutely amazing. Like there's a lot of detailing on the overall armor, like every little thing they've managed to recreate it. So despite it, like, you know, being a chibi design, I'm kind of like, you know what, hey, it still looks awesome. And once again, his eyes are translucent as well, so just like Guyver 1, it's also purple. Now it does light up as well, of course, just like the other one. And once again, like, you know, the eyes are actually purple. I know it doesn't look like purple on the actual camera, but it is, and it's got the Mega Smasher, of course, lights up as well. So again, really cool looking. I mean, there's really nothing to say about this one that I haven't already said about Guyver 1. So yeah, and of course he also comes with his own stand. and also it comes with instructions that, like the last video, is basically just telling you where to replace the batteries if it runs out or anything like that. So just like Guyver 1, so there's a base of the, that comes along with it. Here's where the batteries goes. There's a switch on the other side. Unfortunately, again, I haven't got the batteries for this, so I can't really show you, you guys. But one thing funny is that, and I didn't actually talk about it in Guyver 1, is that the base that the foot was actually attached to, it actually comes off, and there are pegs here that plugs into it. So, but with this one, with Guyver 3, unlike Guyver 1, Guyver 1's stand is that this part, along with the base, actually comes off relatively easily, but Guyver 3 is actually the complete vice versa. This one actually like gets stuck onto it like proper hard. I can't even remove it right now. But like, of course, you can still stand in here. Just quickly put him back on. Just stand. Alright, come on. Just bear with me, guys. There we go. 1 foot in. Come on. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yep, cool. So yeah, it lights up, and of course if you have like, you know, batteries underneath on the base, it lights up around him as well. But yeah, like unlike Guyver 1, you literally lift him up like this. Stays there, literally, like, and it doesn't come off whatsoever, and it's actually on proper like tight. You actually have to use force to take it off. So yeah, Guyver 3 surprisingly actually didn't have the same problem that I had with Guyver 1. Just like sits here perfectly, like, steady. Of course, lights, and let me give you a 360 view of him. He's definitely my favorite, like, you know, of the two. Again, Guyver 1 was all cool and everything like that, but Guyver 3 just wins it for me. I just think he's a cooler character than prior. But yeah, this review is definitely going to be a little shorter than Guyver 1, just purely because everything I've said about Guyver 1 is pretty much the same thing with this one. Like, you know, if you like the Guyver series, this is a great piece to have, just like Guyver 1. And yeah, if you are interested in buying it, give places like, you know, eBay go, or Amazon, or any other those famous Japanese like anime shops that will most likely sell these. Again, how much would it cost? Really hard to tell, because I think I got it for a bargain for like, you know, 20-25, because I have a feeling if I was to go into famous like, you know, manga stores here, or shall I say comic stores like Forbidden Planet, if they were to ever stock this, I have a feeling I'll be paying like literally twice the price for this. So yeah, you might end up paying a little bit more than I did if you were to plan to buy it from the websites, but hey, it's a great piece to have. Like I said, if you love the Guyver, absolutely worth getting. So that's about done for another episode of 4K Downtime. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the support. And if you've got any questions regarding the figure, please feel free to ask away in the comment section below. This is Andy, 4K Downtime, signing off. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.